YouTube, what's going on? Wrong. Doing a quick video on a thoughts and impressions of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Arcade1Up Light Up Marquee, the official Arcade1Up Light Up Marquee. I've been waiting on this to happen for a long time, and when it finally happened, I jumped right on it. So I'm gonna hook this thing up. I'm gonna unbox it for you guys, and I'm gonna hook this thing up, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts and impressions of how it look. So you're not gonna actually see me open this stuff up. I'll just, after I open it up, you'll see what it look like in the inserts and stuff like that, and then I'll show you how I hook this thing up and everything. So like my wife say, without further ado, let's get started. All right, this is how it looks with the box open. Got the little I guess the hookups here, the little screws and liners. Got the cord, I guess that's going to connect to the power cord and the marquee itself. And it looks like what's underneath this thing is the instruction manual. So let's look at that. So here's the light up marquee. So let me set this to the side real quick. And yeah, it looks like it's an instruction manual here. So at least I got some instructions. So it looked like I have to take this thing almost completely apart, going off of the instructions, just to put the marquee on. So I took the panel off, and I got to take this one side off just to get the marquee off here. And I'm about to take this cat off somewhere. Shuggy, look out. So you basically have to take this whole thing apart. And my cat is getting in here, but I got to take those screws, these dreaded screws out. Look at my cat. Ah, this is not gonna be. This is not. I don't know. I'm just gonna be real. This might. I don't know. It might be worth it. Let's see. All right. Next step. I took the old marquee off, which was this one. The old marquee off here. This is the new marquee. I had to take it off from right here. Mount it up right there. So I don't know, probably poor view here, but I'm kind of like doing all of this with one hand, but just kind of show you the step-by-step process of how I'm doing it. And let's move to the next step. All right, so I got the monitor back mounted. I had to take the monitor loose to take the whole panel off to put the new marquee on. So I'm gonna hook up the cords and stuff. I got cords and stuff I gotta hook up, and then I'll show you how I hook that up, and then yeah, then I'll show you the finished product, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts because I'm actually anxious to see how this turned out myself. So this is all experimental. Just want to let you know. All right, it's done. Let's see what it looked like. The light is not coming on. There it is. So it has a switch at the top of that. On and off. Now I'm hoping that it turns off and on without me having to hit that switch. Because if I got to hit that switch every time, I'm not gonna be happy.
Cowabunga! Fire! Hang on, April.
Alright, we're gonna try to see. We're gonna cut it off and see if it cuts off. If this thing stays on, excuse me for it being so loud, excuse me. If it stays on when I cut this thing off, I'm gonna lose my mine. You're going to find out just like I'm going to find out. We're going to find out together. Here we go. Here goes nothing. Yeah! It cut off. Now, let's see if it cuts on. If it cuts on, I'm going to be happy. Yeah! It cut on too! Woo! I was going to be ballistic. Like, mother, I could have got one of them aftermarkets. But this is cool. It looks like the rest of them. The light looks like the rest of them. It doesn't look bad. It looks appropriate. I'm glad it's there. Now, I will say, it looks a little washed out, but maybe it's because of the artwork. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it wasn't designed for the light to come through the artwork. I don't know, but it doesn't look bad. Now, lights off test. Lights off, it looks a lot better. It actually looks much better with the lights off than with the lights on. So, I wanted to test that part too. So, yeah. It still doesn't look as good as the other ones, but it still looks pretty good. So, yeah. Now, and see the difference, if it looks even better. Let me look and see. I'm just curious to compare them. Compare these. Yeah, that one looks good. This one actually, this one looks better. This marquee light up looks better. Let's try this one. I just want to compare the other ones. Yeah, that looks better too. These two actually looks better to me than the Ninja Turtle one, but I'm guessing it's probably because of the artwork and not necessarily because of the build quality. Because these are the exact same marquees as the rest of them. These are the same one. So, but these look better. You probably can't see that well through this camera, but these, in my opinion, these look better than these. But at the same time, I'm satisfied because I wanted the light up marquee, and like I said, it's not bad. But I will say, the process of building these things is to put it together is a pain. And one of the biggest reasons why it's a pain is because you have to take the whole thing apart in order to put the marquee in. You know what I mean? So by you having to take the whole thing apart to put the marquee in, it's kind of like, you know, it's a case-by-case basis on is it worth it or not to go through the trouble. And the reason why you have to take the whole thing apart in order to put the marquee in is because you have to transfer the speakers. If it came with speakers, you could just slide the new one in, no problem. You know what I mean? That's the biggest problem. You have to just slide the speakers you had on the before onto the new marquee and then install it that way. So that's why you have to take the whole damn thing apart. So it's a pain, kinda, because it feels like you have to, like, you're starting all over, you're doing it all over again, you're tearing it down just to build it back up again. But I kind of feel like it's worth it in the end, you know. And I also have the Mortal Kombat one on the way too. So I'm going to do the same thing, and I'll give you my thoughts and impressions on that too. But that's it. Just wanted to share this experience with you guys and let you know what I think of this marquee. And let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Wrong. I'm gone.